name is Dan, Engineering and Technical Sales with Detroit Speed, and today we're here to talk to you about our brand new 4th generation Camaro Firebird Fender Flange Shield Kit. In developing our Detroit Speed suspension for the 93 to 02 Camaro Firebirds, we noticed a common problem with these vehicles. In doing some research on the forums and social media, we found that most vehicle owners have fender misalignment on their 4th generations. So what Detroit Speed decided to do was make a simple product to not only prevent fender flange misalignment, but also to protect it in the event of jacking the vehicle up or putting on a lift, which is a common problem, and that's why these fender flanges are bent. As you can see, we have our complete Detroit Speed Fender Flange Shield Kit right here in front of us. It's very simple. It includes all the hardware you needed. It's a 100% bolt-on kit and uses all the factory mounting points. They also come with a nice, durable black powder coat finish. All you need to install this kit is a 10mm wrench, your 3/8 socket, a 7/16 socket, a 1/4" 20 tap, as well as your standard 1/4" ratchet and extension. So the first thing we need to do is remove the factory fender flange screws with using your 10mm wrench. Okay, the next thing we need to do is straighten out our fender flange. You can do that with a set of vice grips. We also recommend using a heat gun or a hair dryer to heat up the flange to help it bend back in position. The other thing is you'll probably have a crease at the top here where you bend it straight. So you may need to hammer and dolly this so it's a nice straight flat surface. The next thing we want to do is just tap these existing 2 holes using a 1/4" 20 tap. Our next step is to take the 1/4" fasteners and place them through the fender flange. What you want to do is just get them started enough so that the 1/4" thick flat washer will hang on the end of the screw, because the washer will go between the fender flange and the shields. Okay, the next step is to get your fender flange shield in position. It'll fit up right against here like this, keeping your washers on. Line up your holes and go ahead and install the 1/4" fasteners until they're tight. Now, using your 3/8 socket and provided screws, you're going to install them up through into those 1/4" 20 tapped holes we did in the previous step. Detroit Speed does recommend using medium strength blue Loctite on these screws. The holes in the shield kit are also slotted, so you can move the shield forward and back. As just a general rule, we recommend you keep this back surface even with the back of the fender flange. Do not tighten these screws at this time. The next step is to install the provided nylock flange nuts on the 1/4" screws. There's an access hole in the flange. You'll pass the nut in through onto the screw and tighten. So now that we get everything in position, the final step will be to tighten all the 1/4" 20 hardware. So now that we have our Fender Flange Shield Kit installed, you can see our fender is no longer misaligned. And the next time you put your vehicle on a lift, your fender flanges will be protected from the lift arms. To learn more or purchase this product, click on the link in the description. And to see the rest of our Detroit Speed 4th generation Camaro Firebird products, visit our website at detroitspeed.com.